Hello, welcome back to the Cataclysm. Vormithrax here with episode number 149 of our Let's Play tutorial for Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. And we return to our base, our mobile vehicle base, I guess, with our loot. So let's go ahead and get this stuff unloaded real quick and kind of talk about what the plans are. I've given it some thought, and while I kind of sort some loot, I'll kind of chat about what my thinking is. So let's come back here first. See how much I can do here without losing my train of thought. I'm trying to remember, I think I've just got generic stuff I've thrown into this space. I need to sort all this out at some point. Yep, lots of space. How much space do I have in that rear compartment? We're at 96 out of 250. We've got plenty of space there still. So let's just do a bulk unload from our cart to that location. Some of these items are actually utility items. Let's unload those out here first. Cartsy, the Naginata. Can we fit in these? I can't remember. 9 out of 62. Plenty of space. Alright, so to here. Let's keep the battle rifle in there for now. Put the sledgehammer there. Flashlight, pickaxe, stethoscope and toolbox, and the spare backpack. And the fire mask. Alright, the rest of this I think we can safely unload. I do want to grab... where did it go? Grab the pizzas. Can't quite hold them. Alright, fine, we'll throw the pizzas in there too. Keep forgetting things. Grab the battle rifle. Ah, can't grab that either. Alright, everything else. Okay, shopping cart is empty. It's just a standard cart. We're just going to leave it here. So we've got the vehicle loaded up. We've still got lots of free space. I do need to do a sort on this location here at some point. Actually, while we're here, let's read this Practical Pugilism book twice. That way we learn the style. Alright, so we've got a few different styles we can take advantage of now. I'm looking for Eskrima. Eskrima is what I really want to get a hold of. That one will pair well with our rapier, and that's what I'm really holding out for. I think we'll just stick with brawling for now. Not really using the hand-to-hand combat style martial arts quite yet. So speaking of that, trying to remember the names of all the locations. There's dojos, boxing. How many dojos we got? That one we've been to, that one we've been to. One up there, one down there, one over there. Alright, we've covered the ones here in the city we're in, though. Only a single one in that one to the north. So what I'm thinking of, goal-wise, is I really want to cover laboratories during this tutorial run. We haven't found one yet. Of all the map we've explored so far, we haven't seen a single laboratory. We've been into a military bunker. I think we passed by a military outpost. Those are a little tougher. We can deal with it with a control laptop, which I think we've got. But I really need to show off laboratories. They're a really big part of the game. A lot of the key items and gameplay elements are in laboratories, so I want to make sure we actually get one before something manages to kill tutorial guy here. So, towards that end, two things I want to accomplish. One, finish robbing all the banks in the area. So we've got 3 banks up here. I think there was at least... I can't remember now. Alright, let's do a search for bank. So we've got... Oh, it's showing me riverbank. I hate riverbanks. Don't show me riverbanks. Alright. So there's a bank. That one we've gotten. Yeah, the city just north of us, there's 3. One there, and one there. So we're definitely going to go over there. That one will be easy, nice on the outskirts. That one's not too tough. That one's buried right in the middle, though, so that one we might have to work to get into. Might do a night raid to go after that one. But we've got 3 there, and I thought there was one down here, but I could be mistaken. But there is one... there was another one on one of these other smaller outskirts cities. There's one there. There's one down here. So we've got 5 or 6 banks, and I haven't even started into this area down here really yet. I can see another one right there. So we've got a number of banks. The reason I want to go after banks is you've seen the vaults that we've gone into. It's got the highest incidence of power armor and high-end CBMs. It's easy to access here in the overworld map. So I want to hit those. Then secondly, do another round of CBM installation so we can get any high-end CBMs installed. The more we can get in, the better if we're going to go into a dangerous place like a lab. So I want to find in the banks the CBMs and other possible upgrades, then also get the CBMs installed. Then we're going to head into some labs. To do that, we're going to have to go on another road trip. So we're going to have to hop on our travel vehicle and basically do a bunch of travel. We're going to be looking for locations with a lot of these kind of dead end points on the map that we've got uncovered. These are all potential locations for labs. They tend to be kind of off on their own. Generally, occasionally the random map will put them near a city, but I mean, these types of points off in the middle of nowhere are really what we're looking for. So this I don't think is likely, given there's 2 endpoints near each other, but like that point and this point and so on. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of traveling. I'm really surprised that we haven't seen a single lab so far anywhere on the map that we've got explored, but we'll just have to deal with it. So we're going to have to go on a longer road trip to try to find some labs, because I really need to get in one. But the next few episodes, we're just going to hit as many banks as we can and get loaded up before we head on in. So let's, towards that end, relocate our vehicles. Let's go. I'm trying to think of which other places I might want to go so I can figure out where we want to set up. We might just take our travel vehicle to do this, and let's see. Hotel tower. I don't think I've looked into a hotel tower before. We just got a motel over here. That'll have a map on the counter in the front office area. Always fun to go there. Dairy farm for cows if we need meat. Got a bee nest up there. Well, we may park like on the road right out here. Let's see how many bees are in the area, because they can get a bit bothersome. But if we stay out here, if I do a night raid, we might be able to get into the 2 banks. with the probability travel CBM, we've got the ability to go right through the wall, so we don't have to pickaxe our way in or anything, and then the thing's completely sealed, so we can pick the locks on the strong boxes at our leisure. So a night raid would be the simplest. I'd have to fight the least amount of things, basically, if I went in during the night. So that's a definite possibility. Do I have... this again, all... I do not have rollerblades yet. That is unfortunate. I love rollerblades. Oh, we do have rollerblades. Alright. Put those in our inventory. Where is it? Straight down. Straight where I'm at. Alright. So let's... be right back here in a second. Let's go out and grab leather backpack. Okay. So what we're going to think of doing is waiting till nightfall. We do need to get relocated, and I think I will just take the travel vehicle for this. We're going to relocate right up here on this road, and when the sun goes down, we're going to strap on our rollerblades, and we're going to go roller skating down the road here, and then phase through the wall into the bank, pick the safes, and then we're going to phase out of the bank down this way, and go into that bank and try the same thing. Then we'll probably pull back and relocate back to this other side. There's no sense in taking the danger of rollerblading through the city to get to that spot. It's possible there is a bank in this hidden area that we haven't unlocked yet, so maybe I'll go there first during the daylight hours. We'll try to creep in here to get this get this area explored, hit this bank, then relocate and hit the others. I'll kind of have to play it by ear when we get up that direction. So let's take a look. What do we have in our travel vehicle? It's been forever since I remember looking in here. Bunch of general tools and items, all good to have. Got our, we've got our optical cloak in there. Food and medicine. And our heavy power armor. I could just waltz in with my heavy power armor and pretty much decimate everything, but we're not going to do that yet. Alright, full and slaked. We've got some travel items in the vehicle. We shouldn't need much else, really. I need to go look at that cloak again. I don't remember the details on that cloak. It takes a UPS, activate it to toggle visibility. We don't have an internal UPS. We've got 2,000 power. We're going to need that for the probability travel. The only power generation we've got is the battery system and the internal furnace, so I do need be a little careful, as well as the joint torsion, which would take quite a while to get a lot of power from, but we can manage. I might play around with that. We might load up on backpacks and take the cloak with us to activate to go invisible. That might be fun. We'll kind of see how things go when we go rollerblading. Anything else I want to take with me? We'll take the battle rifle and the pizzas. Gotta take the fire mask and the toolbox. Alright, I've got a ton of stuff with me all of a sudden. Not expecting to need the pickaxe. Can't take Cartsy through a wall, so Cartsy no. Do want to make sure I have plenty of carrying capacity though, just in case we get power armor or something that's really bulky. So let's grab one more backpack. I think that'll do it. What is taking up so much space? Rollerblades are pretty bulky, but we'll be wearing those. That'll drop a bit. Toolbox and the backpack take up a bit. We'll be wearing that as well. I guess technically we wouldn't really need the toolbox for where we're going to be going and what we're going to be doing, so we can probably leave that behind. That'll save even more. Alright, I think we'll be okay. Alright, so we've got some food. It's 7:27. Sun's going to be going down pretty quick. I'm not even sure I can get to the position I want to be in. Maybe we will do this in reverse order. Not super happy about being wounded before we go on this trip either. I think we're going to do it though. Trying to think anything else I want to take with me. Armor's doing fine. How we doing? Temperature's fine. Encumbrance is crazy. Somewhat high, but not too bad considering our skills. Yeah, let's do it. I think we're going to go back this way, and then north, and then across to here. I think that'd be the safest route. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe we're going to sleep first. I do want to make the trip at night, but we're going to have to drive with headlights, and that's going to attract a lot of attention. Now let's do it. Let's do it. I think we can deal with any attention we get. Alright, I think this is where we go straight north pretty much. So just gonna avoid hitting any big rocks. Alright, we're already getting close. Do I want to stop at the hotel? No. That's the dairy. We'll just go right on by the north side of that. Lots of cows, good food source. Lots of cows. Now it's just a matter of how close do we want to... Whoa! Alright, came way too close on that turn to that vehicle. It's how close do we want to get? I think I'll go around the next bend. And I think this might be as close as I want to get. Probably already attracting too much attention with the headlights, so let's get those turned off. Oh, we didn't quite lose all the daylight, so we got here right before the daylight disappeared. That's actually good timing. Okay, so what are we not taking with us? We are not taking the toolbox. We're going to wear the leather backpack. We're also going to take off our survivor boots. So, we're going to wear the rollerblades. We're going to wear the extra backpack. Actually, we're just going to hold the backpack until we might need it. That way we don't up our encumbrance on our torso any further. Stethoscope we've got, binoculars we've got, fire mask we've got, just in case. So we're down to 11 out of 28 currently. That's actually pretty good. We're full and slaked for the quick trip in. We should be fine. We've got a little bit more pizza and canteen. Let's finish topping off our canteens. Alright, canteens are full. I think we're all set. So, the reason I'm wearing rollerblades, I can't remember in this playthrough if I've used them before and explained them, but for anybody that hasn't seen it, they give you a movement bonus when you're on a hard, flat surface. So right here it shows how many movement points I'm spending. With the rollerblades on, it cost me 72 points to move that space. Normally it costs me right around 100, so it's pretty big savings. And then if I switch to run mode, we're all the way down to 36. That's pretty huge. So it makes us very, very quick, and we can outrun everything, basically. I don't know of anything that, especially if I'm running, can keep up with me even remotely close while I'm rollerblading. So I do just have to be careful not to step off the road. So if I come off the road up here, and you watch that number, it's back to 72. 86 while running, as opposed to 36 on the road. So, kind of gives you an idea. Okay, we do have our night vision, so we can see well enough to skate around things. We are still in danger to shock zombies, but the good news is at night we can see them in the distance because they're going to be glowing, so we'll know when to avoid them. Other than that, I think we are all set. Let's go ahead and skate on in. I think we've got everything we need. I've got enough power to go through some walls, and we'll just break apart some chairs and stuff in the banks to throw into our internal furnace to power ourselves back up after each one. Let's see if we can get to a bank real quick before we have to call this episode to a close. So we're just going to go straight down the road to the east, from here to here, and see where the bank is. And I guess it doesn't really matter which direction it's oriented. Well, it does. I don't want to use the power except to go into the bank vault, so let's get moving though. We're just gonna back to walk mode. No need to be running right now. Let's get our stamina back. Now, shady zombies will still be able to see us like it's daytime because they can see in the dark. But we can easily take care of shady zombies. Speaking of which, alright, we've got our S-stock out, that's fine. Actually, let's activate the back scabbard for the S-stock, and let's wield the rapier. how's our progress? We're just starting to get to the buildings. We'll come down onto the sidewalk. See how we can see a shock zombie? Way down to the south, 52 to the southeast, but because he glows in the dark, we can see him quite a ways off. That helps us tremendously. I think this is the bank? Yes, this is the bank. And the entrance is not on this side. Hello, shady zombie. Alright, so... a lot of noise in the building to the side there. Front door. Okay, bank number 1. Let's try the computer. Bypass security. Yes, successful! Open vault. That makes it even easier. Alright, don't care about a fancy watch or a money bundle. Let's actually close this up behind us. And crack some safes. What do we got? Heavy power armor! That's the reason why we're here, but we already have a set of heavy power armor, so... do I try to grab this thing? It's 30 volume and 64 weight. Youch. MBR vest with hard plates, 45 encumbrance. Man, I might just leave this stuff here. We've already got a set of power armor. I can just make a note that this is here, and if we ever lose damage or otherwise need another set of heavy power armor, I can come back and grab this. Let's go from here to here. MBR vest, butcher the MBR vest, yes. Then just grab the MBR vest. I don't need the hard platings. I'd rather replace it with Kevlar. That's funny. Alright, let's look in the other ones before we make any other decisions. Just money in that one. And just a fancy watch. So, looks like the heavy power armor was the big win here. Yeah, I mean, it puts us way over weight as well as way over volume. So, I'm just going to leave it here. We're going to make a note, though. Heavy power armor. Alright, so next bank is due south pretty much and dead center, so this one will be a little more interesting. Where are you at, Shocker? 24 to the southwest. They can't see in the dark, so he's not too dangerous unless he gets real close or we make too much noise and draw him towards us. Let's see if we can get to that other bank before the sun comes up. Let's go due east and then south. Get to where I can easily see when the road changes direction here. Right there. Let's turn safe mode on. This can be pretty dangerous. We are somewhat damaged. Hello, zombie. Just go around all these guys. Super easy to do with rollerblades. Even the dog can't keep up with us. Dog we might have to kill. He is fast enough to kind of be pesky. Oh no, the bank entrance was on the other side, and somebody just set the alarm off. Alright, now things get more interesting. The alarm has gone off. We'll set the alarm off again. Whoa, we were successful both times. Holy crap. That's pretty useful. Do this again. And this time we're going to pick the locks, and then we're just going to phase through the wall to the north and then run back to our vehicle. Ignore any sounds. It's not likely that they're going to get in here. I'll look at the items here in just a second. Looks like we got some attention down there. So the bottom one was empty. This one, probability travel, which we're using to get it out of here. So we don't need that one. And some silver and money bundles. So total bust. Nothing useful in this bank vault, unfortunately. We'll grab this just for parts, possibly, for another item. Alright, so we can't see what's over in this area, unfortunately. So we're going to just phase right out of the wall to the... Actually, I don't want to go to the north. That's probably going to put me on grass, which makes me a little nervous. But I'm not next to the wall that goes out to that road. If I go outside, there's going to be a bunch of stuff. This could be dangerous. We could have zombies all around the building, actually. So any direction I go, because the alarms have gone off and have drawn zombies from nearby, I might have an issue. How to do this? I think I might actually call the episode to a close here while I ponder things. The zombies might have wandered off. No, there's still somebody out there, and it could be anything. We could have Hulks and Shocker Brutes sitting right outside the door here. It's going to cost me 500 energy to get out of there if I go straight north, but that's going to put me on hard ground, rough terrain, in rollerblades. Can't remember if there's a sidewalk running around the outside or not. We'll find out. Now, of course, we're tired. As soon as we need the energy, we're tired. Let's eat our pizzas, drinks from our canteen, so we're full and slaked. I am going to call the episode to a close right here, though. So we'll make our break out of the bank. Hopefully we don't have too many really dangerous things surrounding us. And I'm hopeful that going out this north wall, even though it'll put us on rough terrain in our rollerblades, I'm hoping we'll be able to run at a decent clip. We don't have to go far, and we'll try to get over the road over here to the right, and then go north and then back west again to the vehicle. So that'll be the plan. Hope you're enjoying the series. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. It's a great way of supporting the channel and letting me know what your opinions are on how things are going and what we might do to improve. Hope to see you in the next episode. Have a great day.